Hey everyone, it's Bree, and I'm back with another scrapbook process video for the Hip Kit Club design team. And today is Mixed Media Monday, one of my favorite days because you know me, I love mixed media. And so I am going to be working with these two Prima colors from the May color kit. And they are tangerine and marigold, and I also pulled in a few blues. This one is a Vibes in Snow Wayman from Shimmers Paints, and then I also pulled in Inklings in Oaky Beer Blue and a Shimmers in Tickle Me Turquoise. These have all been a part of some recent color kits, and because I did want more pops of blue, because in celebration of Father's Day week, we are doing No Pink Week, and we are doing masculine layouts. So I just needed or wanted to add a few or some blue to the orange and yellow, and then I am going to create some green, obviously, with the blue and yellow. So I took this Hip Kit Club cut file, I sized it and cut it 4 times, and I am doing a technique that I have enjoyed recently of just putting the color directly onto my glass mat and smushing whatever I'm painting into the color. So I love this technique. This is just plain white or textured white cardstock. I didn't prep it with any gesso. I just wanted the cardstock to immediately absorb the color that I was putting onto it. Now, this looks so much different than if I were to take my paintbrush and paint on it. And I love the look. It looks organic. It's got, the watercolor lines, and it just, once you dip it in there or in the color and you set it to dry, it just automatically, just soaks in that color and just looks, it's just so stunning and so beautiful. And these colors, like the Prima watercolors, are so pigmented and they just look absolutely gorgeous. Like, these are bright, these are fresh and happy, and because it's like a masculine layout and I'm making it a layout about my dad, or it's a photo of me and my dad, not me, I was not born there, but my family is from Guam, both my mom and my dad, both my mom and my dad's side, that's what I'm trying to say. So, this was just kind of like a layout to honor him. He is very proud of, well, so am I, but, he is very proud of, of being Chamorro and, his culture and all of that. So I thought that I would make this like, islandy looking and just, obviously summer too, because, it's an island and it just is like beach and paradise. And these colors to me just speak that. And it looks like, to me, these colors, they look like the colors in like a snow cone. And it's just fresh and happy. And I love how these turned out. I did originally paint 4, but you'll only see 3 on my layout because I did try, like, I went around the cut file in some black ink, like a gel pen, and, to get it to stand, like to pop a little bit, but I didn't like it. To me, it was a little too bold. So I only went with 3 instead of the 4. And I had so much fun. Yeah, your fingers get a little messy, but look at the finished product. Look how like pretty this is. You can see the texture. The colors kind of blend a little bit. I didn't add extra water onto my mat, or I think I had a little bit on my paintbrush just to help get the colors moving, but it wasn't a lot. So these didn't warp because I didn't add a lot of liquid to them. So I am just using a white, another piece of white cardstock as my base. And there is the photo of me and my dad. He's like giving the shaka. He's got a Guam shirt on. It is just, yeah. And I look exactly like my dad. And I always have. I think I have the same, his hands, his feet. It's just, yeah, my ability to tan and not burn. Like, we get super, super dark. I can tan through my clothes. I know that's probably like TMI, or like, not information that you are asking for. But anyways, yeah, we just get really, really dark. The flowers from the Wonders collection, to me, look super tropical. And I know this is supposed to be a masculine layout. And to me, the tropical flowers are masculine because they look tropical to me and islandy. So so I didn't have any pink, but I do add florals to my page. Okay, so I am taking a few of the pattern papers from Wonders, and that yellow one is from Obed Marshall's Buenos Dias collection. I ruffled the edges up, and I ran it through my sewing machine with some gold thread, and I also added some gold thread stitching on 2 of the cut files, and then that middle cut file, I did pop it up on some foam tape just to make it pop a little bit, and I am going to take a lot of those large floral pieces, and I'm going to layer them up. I'm going to put some foam on a couple of them just to give them dimension. And there's that large bird. Like, this bird is big. And I thought, because I needed a pop of yellow down there, I thought it was perfect. And because my cut files are a little bit small and then I have such, like a few empty spaces, these large florals were perfect. So I am going to layer up some of those leaf pieces underneath, and just try to get a lot of those florals used up. But yeah, I love how this turned out. You know how much I love pink. I love purples. I love all of the pretty things on boy layouts. Like, I don't mind at all. But for this one, without, using pink, it definitely was a challenge. I did want to add it in, but I am really pleased with how it turned out. All of these bold, happy colors are, I don't know, I like how it turned out. So I am just going through the rest of the kits to see what else I want to add. Of course, this peacock just cracks me up. I think he's the cutest thing. And before I wanted to commit, like, I just took the sticky off to see how it would look because I didn't want to have to pull it off that flower. I just, treated him like a piece of ephemera. So I'm just going through and pulling some things. I did pull a few elements from the Keeping It Real collection by Pink Fresh Studio. I fussy cut some phrases from the Jetta Hadfield's 12x12 pattern paper. There's like a bunch that you can fussy cut. I fussy cut a few of those and added those around. Like, I got one that says, I think it says, "You're so cool," and "You're the best," and "Remember." And so I layered up a few labels. I popped a couple of those up on foam. I wanted some yellow here. You know me, I love to create little embellishment clusters, and I love labels. To me, it's like a grounding point for like a piece of ephemera or a sticker or anything. So I like to tuck and layer those in as well. I did add some tangled thread and some coordinating colors underneath a few of the florals. I'm pulling some of the clear stickers and adding a couple of those in. I wanted a few extra pops of color. Like, this cluster needed some blue, so I added that. I don't think I added anything else. I was going to add some enamel dots, but they were a little more pastel for this layout. So yeah, that's it. I do finish it off, of course, with some gold Heidi shine, since I had the gold thread from my stitching, and to me that kind of pulled everything together. I love how this turned out. I had so much fun not using pink, and then kind of creating a layout that was islandy, to honor my dad. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this layout. And I hope I've inspired you in some way. Have you tried painting on a cut file and using the smushing technique? I hope you'll give it a try. Thanks again for watching, commenting, and subscribing, and we'll see you in my next one. Bye.